HyperX's Cloud Alpha Wireless could make me ditch wired gaming headphones for good. At Gizmodo, we independently select and write about stuff we love and think you'll like too. We have affiliate and advertising partnerships, which means we may collect a share of sales or other compensation from the links on this page. By the way, prices are accurate and items in stock at the time of posting. HyperX was acquired by HP from Kingston last year, but its new Cloud Alpha Wireless headset proves the company hasn't skipped a beat. A cordless version of the popular and critically successful Cloud Alpha, the latest model attempts to make wired headphones obsolete by combining outstanding comfort and top-notch sound quality with inconceivably long battery life. Does it succeed? Before I get into it, an admission: I haven't used the HyperX Cloud Wireless for 300 hours yet. Why would that possibly matter? Because the big claim here is that this headset can last for almost 2 full weeks continuously before you have to recharge. You read that right. What I can tell you is that I've gamed with these cans for dozens of hours, and they are still at 63%. I'll update this article once I've done more testing, but 300 hours seems possible. Even if it doesn't hit that mark, these headphones rarely need recharging. With that out of the way, the HyperX Cloud Alpha Wireless are similar to the wired version, adopting their best qualities, barely their comfort, powerful sonics, a clear microphone, and a durable design. The most notable difference is the price. At $159, these wireless newcomers are twice as expensive as the wired version. Cost alone will put these out of reach for many gamers, and there are a few missing features. But those who can stretch their budgets should strongly consider checking these things out. HyperX Cloud Alpha Wireless. What is it? A wireless gaming headset. Price $159. Pros: great sound quality, durable design, clear noise cancelling MIC, epic battery life. Cons: bulky design, no Bluetooth, a bit pricey. At first glance, the Cloud Alpha Wireless look identical to the cheaper corded version, flaunting a familiar black design with pops of red on the aluminium bands, headband stitching, and HyperX logos centered on each ovular cup. It trades gaudy RGB and aggressive styling for a simple, relatively clean aesthetic. At the same time, these are unmistakably made for gaming with a design that is more practical than pretty, and more chunky than sleek. Photo: Philip Tracy, a Gizmodo. Where the wired models have a built-in control unit on the cable, these new wireless models place the volume wheel on the right ear cup and the mute and power buttons on the left next to a USB-C port and an LED indicator. The buttons are small but can be fairly easily identified, particularly the mute button thanks to its convex hump. I wish the power button had been placed on the opposite ear cup instead of being distinguished by its concave shape. It's not the easiest to find or the most pleasing to press. And the gear-shaped scroll wheel offers a tad too much resistance. I prefer the free-scrolling volume wheel on my SteelSeries Arctis P7, even if it takes more precision to fine-tune volume levels. At 335 grams with the microphone attached, the Alpha Wireless are slightly heftier than the Cloud 2 Wireless and other wireless rivals like the Razer Blackshark V2 Pro. Despite the weight, the Cloud Alpha Wireless are every bit as comfortable as the wired version, if not more so. Photo: Philip Tracy, a Gizmodo. When I compared these side by side, the wireless model seemed to have less padding under the headphone, which reduced the downward pressure on my head. The same can be said for the memory foam ear cups. With less padding, the clamping force feels ever so slightly decreased. Even so, the earpads created a tight seal around my head, effectively blocking ambient noise. Other differences between the sets are minimal. For example, the wireless models have a leather-like texture on the headband compared to the smooth one on the wired pair. Cloud Alpha Wireless, Cloud Alpha. When it comes to connectivity, the Cloud Alpha Wireless use a 2.4 GHz dongle for an approximate wireless range of 18.29 m. I didn't encounter any issues when using the headset on my desktop PC or PS5. No stuttering or connection loss, The headset started working the moment I plugged the dongle into my system of choice. That dongle, by the way, is USB 2.0 Type A and has a red LED indicator for connection status. Oh, and just to clarify, the Cloud Alpha Wireless are compatible with PC, PS5, and PS4, but not Xbox consoles, which don't support USB audio out. Photo, Philip Tracy of Gizmodo. Those hoping to pair these to their smartphone will bemoan the lack of Bluetooth. While 2.4 GHz is more reliable and enables insane runtimes, Bluetooth doesn't require any hardware. Without Bluetooth or even a 3.5mm headphone input, there is no good way to listen to music from your smartphone or tablet. Also worth noting is that thin-end light laptops without legacy ports are becoming more capable of gaming. If you want to use the Cloud Alpha Wireless on, say, an Intel Arc-powered portable laptop, then you'll need a dongle. Photo, Philip Tracy of Gizmodo. I have no complaints about the microphone. My budders on PS5 said my voice sounded crisp and clear, and when I chatted with my wonderful colleagues, Florence Ion and Andrew Lashevsky, they both said I sounded sharp. This brief audio clip should give you a taste of the MIC quality. I was particularly impressed by the noise cancellation, which eliminated loud banging as my apartment fixed some broken pipes. Another nice touch is the LED indicator above the windscreen, which illuminates red when muted. Photo, Philip Tracy of Gizmodo. The HyperX Cloud Alpha Wireless use 50mm drivers with neodymium magnets and have a 15Hz 21 kHz frequency range. Looking past the fancy words and numbers, HyperX says the custom-designed dual drivers are slightly thinner and lighter, yet produce the same sound quality as the ones in the wired version. The sound quality of this set is excellent, and I didn't notice any drop-off when comparing them to the wired version. The engine sounds of Charles Leclerc's Ferrari had a crisp, deep whine as I sped around Imola circuit in F1 2021 on PS5. After repeatedly crashing, I switched to Gran Turismo 7 and enjoyed the deep rumble of the yet-to-be-released Nissan Z. On PC, I played Halo Infinite, and the Cloud Alpha Wireless captured each of the weapons' distinct sounds. Most importantly, I could hear enemies creeping up from behind me, an advantage that should have improved my dismal to ratio. During work, I streamed music through YouTube Music and generally enjoyed the sound quality. These won't replace my Bose 700, but the deep, rumbly bass and crisp treble made these an enjoyable listen. Photo, Philip Tracy of Gizmodo. You can adjust the sound via HyperX's ingenious software using EQ controls. Well, theoretically. I tinkered with the preset sound profiles, but didn't notice much of a difference in audio quality when switching between them or turning the equalizer on and off. Enabling DTS, X Spatial slightly boosted the sound, but didn't exactly create a 3D effect. One feature worth enabling is MIC monitoring, which allows you to hear your own voice so you aren't yelling at friends. I wish there were onboard controls. If those are important to you, the SteelSeries Arctis 7 is worth a look. Now, about that battery life. I teased this in the intro, but the standout feature of the Cloud Alpha Wireless is their 300 hours of estimated battery life, with the volume set to 50%. Again, I haven't fully tested that claim because, well, I've barely even had these in my possession for 300 hours. So far, though, HyperX's absurd runtime rating seems about right, if slightly overstated. I've used the HyperX Cloud Alpha Wireless for the past few weeks, gaming almost every day for a few hours, and they are seemingly unable. Photo, Philip Tracy of Gizmodo. When they finally do run low, the Cloud Alpha Wireless recharge via a USB-C port on the bottom of the left ear cup. It takes about 4.5 hours to go from to 100%. That's slowish, so you might want to keep these plugged in overnight to avoid going dark in the middle of a gaming session. The Cloud Alpha Wireless are an excellent option for PC or console gamers looking for a pair of high-end wireless headphones. The highlight, of course, is the bonkers battery life, A perk that could convert wired headphone loyalists.